Welcome to the teaching room for another one of our monthly newsletter tips. This month I'm going to expand upon the last tip that we gave you, and for those who did see it, that tip was all about making sure that at the finish of the swing the belly button is facing the target, or making sure that your hips are facing this way. And to do that, as we come through, you need to make sure that the right foot here just releases around, and then the right hip comes around, and then we face forwards like this. So today I'm going to talk about the position of the feet at the setup to the golf swing. And what we see a lot of is, during lessons, we see a lot of members come along and they have their feet in this sort of position, where the feet are pointed directly at the camera. And where we really want them, and if you look at all the best players, they all have their feet flared out to varying degrees, but they'll all be somewhat flared open, okay? And for the purpose of this video, the simplest way to remember where your feet should be is simply to take both of them from here and just turn them about 20 degrees open, okay? So if you're not sure what 20 degrees is, 45 would be right around to there. So it's sort of somewhere in between. So something like this, all right? Now this is really important. It will feel a little bit weird if you haven't done this before. You'll actually feel a little bit like Daffy Duck. But certainly if you just turn them out, both out 20 degrees, it might feel a bit weird, but it certainly won't look weird. In fact, it will look the way it's supposed to be. And the reason that we want to do this, and there's quite a few reasons, but I'll just give you about three of the main ones. On the backswing, when we have that right foot turned out to here, and you'll see that when I do that, the right knee turns out as well. That just helps us get a nice turn on the backswing, all right? When we have that right foot turned out and the right knee out there, it just makes it easier for us to turn that right hip. And that's very important to generate enough power. Okay, so that's the main reason why I want the right foot turned out 20 degrees. The left foot is very similar, but there's one more added, well there's actually probably two more little added benefits of having the left foot turned out. The main one of having the left foot turned out similarly to the right foot is that when we have it turned out and the knee is also facing out to the left, it makes it a lot easier for us to, as we come through, to actually turn to the left and get right around so that we have that belly button facing forward, right? That's the first reason. The second reason is that if I have my foot in this position, my left foot, and as my weight transfers, you can see that if I have my foot here and I transfer my weight, my foot starts to roll over and I start to lose my balance. And when you do that, you'll tend to then fall backwards, okay? So when we have the foot turned out, like this, in that position, when I move my weight forward, I'm in a much better position now to actually sustain that weight going forward. I won't feel like I'm going to tip over, all right? And the third reason is that if I have my left foot turned in like this, what we tend to see is a lot of people getting their left leg collapsing too far in, because the left knee is now pointing inwards, and as I turn, the left knee will tend to collapse, and then I start to get this sort of look on the backswing, all right? So if I have it turned out now, so the knee is now pointed more to the left, that there, from that position, your left leg is less likely to collapse, and it will work more the way we want it, which is more like this, rather than like that, okay? So there's a few reasons why we want you to have your feet turned out. As I said, you might feel like you're Daffy Duck, but I guarantee you that it will help you with your swing. Good luck.